Hello and welcome to this brief tutorial on using Miniconda to manage your Python environment on CHPC resources. I'd like to start by mentioning the documentation which can be found on Software Python. This shows all of the instructions that I'm going to cover in this video, as well as some other tips and tricks, and is where I will recommend you go if you run into any trouble. I'm going to be covering the Miniconda installation section here. So the first thing you'll want to do is acquire the script itself, the shell script that will set it up for you. And then you'll want to set it up in a directory of your choosing. This directory should not exist. If it exists, it will want you to update instead of installing it at this location. So this will actually give me an error, and I will want to remove this directory before I proceed, since I created it with make-dir-p. So once this is gone, I'll be able to run the shell script and it will download the files for Miniconda. The default location that's provided is a good one to choose because that's also mapped to the default location in the Lua script, the Lua module file. So when you copy the module file, it will just work directly without any other modifications. So once this finishes here, I will have installed Miniconda and I'm ready to create a module for it. Okay, now we have the files for Miniconda, but we don't yet have a module for Miniconda, so we can't use it with the module system. So I'm going to create a directory, mymodules/miniconda3 in my home directory, which is the same one given in the documentation, and I'm going to copy this Lua script here. This is actually the module file, and it's what will let us load this module. So I'll just check that it exists. It's named latest.lua, and I'm going to rename it to something else. I'll call it your version. And then there's also an identifier inside of the script itself. So I'll go ahead and change that as well, from latest to your version. And this will just help you identify it when you do a command like module spider. So if I look for Miniconda 3, I now have one called your version. And you may not actually have this. It may be the case that you only have the default one that's installed by CHPC, in which case you need to run this command, module use, and then the directory your module is in. And this will allow you to load modules from that directory, so any .lua module files will now work. If you just run module load Miniconda 3, it will load the default, which is a CHPC installed version. And if you load your own version, you'll notice that your conda and your other files like Python 3 are located in your home directory. So this will allow you to have write access and install your own packages. So now you have the Conda software, the Conda package manager, environment manager, and it's located in your home directory. So you can run any conda commands that you would run otherwise, such as conda list or conda install. So here I'm going to run conda install scipy, and I will say yes to install all of the dependencies as well. And it does not give me a permissions error because it's writing to my home directory, so I don't need to be the root user to do this. And you can do this with any package that's normally available through Conda. So once all of these dependencies download, I will check and see whether this actually works. Okay, so now we should have installed scipy in our own environment. You can uninstall and do any other operations on these packages just as you would in Conda, but that's outside of the scope of this video. So if I look for which Python 3, it's my own version of Python 3, and I can import scipy and I don't get any errors. So I have successfully installed it. I can run module unload Miniconda 3 to unload the module. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please contact us at helpdesk@chpc.utah.edu or stop by our offices in INSCC 405. Thanks for watching.